What's up, breathing people? Let's start our day with 30 seconds of silence. Set timer.
30 seconds of silence.
All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Let's take a break. Let's remember who we are as humans. All right? All right, thank you for doing that with me. Today, we're going to be reading from Genesis 50, verses 15 and 19 through 21. So verse 15, let me see. Yep. When Joseph's brothers saw that their father was dead, they said, "What if Joseph holds a grudge against us and pays us back for all the wrongs we did to him?" His brothers then came and threw themselves down before him. "We are your slaves," they said. But Joseph said to them, "Don't be afraid. Am I in the place of God? You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. So then, don't be afraid. I will provide for you and your children." And he reassured them and spoke kindly to them. So Joseph was born into a family characterized by great brokenness and sadness. Lying, jealousy, secrecy, and betrayal visited upon Joseph's young life, and he spent 10 to 13 years in prison, completely cut off from his family. Nonetheless, Joseph was able to observe the large, loving hand of God through all his setbacks and disappointments. In doing so, he affirmed that God mysteriously leads us into his purposes through darkness and obscurity. God is the Lord God Almighty, who has all history in his grip, working in ways that are mostly hidden to us on earth. Joseph understood that in all things God is at work, in spite of, through, and against all human effort, orchestrating his purposes. God never discards any of our past for his future when we surrender ourselves to him. He is Lord. Every mistake, sin, and detour we take in the journey of life is taken by God and becomes his gift for a future of blessing when we surrender ourselves to him. Why did God allow Joseph to go through such pain and loss? We see traces of the good that came out of it in Genesis 37 through 50. But much remains a mystery. Most important for us is to recognize today that Joseph did not deny his past, but trusted in God's goodness and love, even when circumstances went from bad to worse. So what would it look like for you to surrender the pains of your past, mistakes, setbacks, sins, and disappointments to God today? All right. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you on the next Daily Breaths. Love you all.